Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. This is an extra large helping of rezero. This is a 28-minute or 29-minute, I'm looking at the timeline, episode. Holy frick. Why is it so big? Holy frick.
Yeah.
So some crap is going to go down in this episode for sure. We're going to check out Reed's book, I guess.
Yes.
I was thinking about this. Do you think it's kind of weird that Nubaru specifically has suggested checking out Reed's book? Like, he doesn't really know anything about Reed. Like, the concepts of the books themselves and reading them is, like, totally new to him. He's only done, like, one of them.
Well, he saw... Yes, but I think he saw in Meili's memories, right?
Yeah, he did the one Meili book, but it just seems kind of weird, I guess, that he was going to be the one to kind of suggest this, but
you're asking like as opposed to somebody else in the party.
Yeah, like he's taken to like a leadership role pretty strongly for having been like the odd man out for a little while, and like,
I think it's because it's like the familiarity at this point with like he knows the worst case scenario. He's like gone through it essentially, and so he's like stepping up like, well, to avoid these worst case scenarios, let me try and like guide the slow moving ship this way. I don't even know if it's like a slow moving ship, right? But like guide the group this way. So I think that's why he's doing it.
Yeah. What are your biggest predictions for what the hell is in the book? Because it seems like going in this book is going to have some consequences because this episode is 29 minutes long. So,
yeah. I don't know. Do they actually find a weakness? Like, what happens if you read the book and you come out of it and you're like, bro, this guy has no weaknesses. This guy's like Reinhard Light, but since Reinhard Light is still
unbelievably
10
OP.
levels above us. Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah,
we were just lucky that Amelia,
happened to
freaking
get a strategy by accident.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe that's
I don't
why,
know. So
that's why Super forgot all this stuff. He didn't want to remember how he's so unbelievably powerful.
True. That's dude. Forget gluttony, bro. That's the real reason.
I know. Do you think gluttony has anything to do with the book? I'm a little skeptical. I mean, it's possible. But I'm a little skeptical.
With which book? Reed's book?
Yeah, with Reed's book. Like, we were suspecting, like, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. We were suspecting that he found, like, Gluttony's book. Right? Like.
Yeah, but
who knows, right?
Right, but there was something because we were thinking about him reading Reed's book, right? He looked towards, he had come down from dealing with Reed. He looked towards the library, and then he was like, "Oh, let me check out Reed's book." And then we speculated, well, like, what if like Gluttony's in his history or something, and can he interact with him in some way? Right? We were kind of speculating about that.
Yeah. I was thinking that it could have also just been like the Witch of Gluttony, right? That's who he ended up reading.
Yeah,
but who knows? There's so many. It's so hard to say. It's also I'm hoping we find out about how like this saint blessing works, right? Maybe shed some light on that. Maybe there's a way to deactivate it.
Yeah.
But like, does it still apply? Maybe we would find out what is causing this version of Reed to be here. Is it like a projection? Is it some sort of spell? Is it like his soul is like trapped in here? Well, he said he could get out, but I don't know if he meant out of the library or sorry, not out of the library, but out of the tower or just out of his room. I don't know.
To what end?
Why build this whole giant library? Why build this tower? There's so many questions still, right?
But like, even if he's like, let's say he's a projection and they could like shut him off, that doesn't give them access to the next level, right? Because like he grants, for as far as we've been able to see, he grants access. So you need to literally beat him in order to get access up there.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong because I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's possible that, you know, let's just think of it like as an application, right? Like he's a if you meet a certain condition, then he withdraws the veil hiding the staircase,
the
right?
staircase, but
the
always...
staircase is technically always there.
Okay.
And so if you shut off the application, the staircase appears there.
Sure,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. I think it falls apart a little bit considering the fact that it was originally a white room, but maybe the staircase always exists even in the white room. So
yeah. Who knows?
Interesting. But I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. I don't know. I feel like if Subaru did read his book and lost his memories, what is to stop him or someone else from losing their memories when they read the book again? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, that's why I don't remember everything that we talked about. Us forgetting a thing. Wow. But
is Gluttony in the room with us right now, George?
But like, that's why, you know, I think I gravitated more towards, it wasn't actually through reading Reed's book that he lost his memories. It was maybe through reading. In the search of Reed's book, he found something else.
Sure.
But then again, yeah, who's to say that isn't to happen again? And maybe the fact that Subaru has lost his memories inoculates him from that because he doesn't remember, like let's say it was the Witch of Gluttony, he doesn't remember her name. So that book doesn't stand out to him anymore. And
that's a good question, actually.
He can then read Reed's book.
Is Subaru able to read books about people he's forgotten about, but he has known in the past?
I don't know. Yeah, what's the what's the requirements that need to be met for you to be able to read the book, right? It's must have met them and they need to have died, but if you don't ever remember meeting them,
right, does that count?
Does that
is
count
it like an etheric
yeah,
thing that like if you have an engagement with them, their like essence has like, you know, touched yours in a sense, and so you can read their book? Or is it like you literally have to have a memory in your mind that you can like get to? Like is Subaru's old memories technically there and can be accessed to the point of reading the book, old Nubaru just can't remember those things, but they're still kind of there? I don't know. That's actually a possibility I never even considered, but I doubt it'll ever be explored. But
who knows?
All right. Well, everybody, hit those nice buttons below. Consider a membership. We are glad you're here. Let's. True. I guess.
And how do you find it?
Yeah.
How do you even find it?
Yeah. What if the
is that actually the real him?
I was literally about to say, I was like, okay, we've got like all the exceptions in the room with us right now, so it doesn't really count. Okay. Yeah, true. Great point.
So he's got to be some sort of like projection or spell or something.
Yeah. Especially because like the second he had the opportunity, we saw him roaming the freaking castle or the tower like he freaking knew what he was doing, right? So if he was bound initially and then was unbound later and he immediately got out, which makes sense. I mean, almost anyone would, but Reed especially seems like he would be the wandering type.
And if he is some sort of spell, it's possible the spell isn't like fully aware of the mechanics. Maybe he can't actually leave the tower.
Yeah,
he can leave his room, but he can't leave the tower. But he doesn't like. Yeah. There's nothing in there that tells him he can't until he tries to do, and then like disappears or whatever, and the spell 100%. Has to be reinitiated or something. Who knows?
Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah. How do you even find this book? Right.
Yeah, like the Shala know. Like,
true.
About the books and stuff.
He wanted to beat him one-on-one properly.
Oh, I wonder, yeah.
What? You're going off to do your own thing? Oh, they're gonna talk. Pride is hurt.
Yeah. Especially if you know his weakness, if there is one.
Yeah. Great logic, Subaru. Nice, you got him. He's seen him fight him still, even still in the worst scenarios. True. Dang. 'Cause he's seen it, man. He's seen it.
Yeah, you can't really tell him, but still. But it helped. It helped.
It helped. No way.
No way, they already found it? Bro, okay, that's insanely convenient.
Convenient, yes, but was it because she saw Subaru? Remember in that flashback he was reading a book?
Yes.
Was that
Was it already
Reed's
Reed's
book?
book? Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
And so she already knew what it looked like and where it would generally be if he was like reading it, right?
Sure.
And
yeah.
had dropped it or something, if that was the same one. Yeah.
This is what you were just talking about, yeah.
Yep. He's already lost his memories once.
Yeah, true. Our intellectual.
Our verbal
abuser.
The cute one? What the frick? Also the cute one.
Also.
Oh my gosh.
Bro. Yeah, the roles he handed out. Dang.
Is Old Brew gonna be in the book somehow? Are they gonna be able to meet through this book, maybe?
Imagine.
Or he's either in the book, or maybe he's in his head. He's in Old Brew's head still, or New Brew's head, so they're able to
just
meet.
Sealed away, essentially.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to see what's in this fucking thing. Here we freaking go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh.
That
what
is
is that?
different from anything else we've ever seen. What is this?
But he might have been trapped in the book, you're right.
Imagine. What is this? Is this the Gluttony
what is this?
network? It's the tubes, the internet tubes for the memories. You're back again? Who is it? Who is it?
Oh my gosh. Is this Pandora? No, this is the other one, the sister.
Oh, you're right.
Ranga.
The corridor of memories?
Bro,
Subaru
there is a
actually
Gluttony
might be in
network,
here?
dude.
We were freaking right? No way.
Yes.
No
Rui,
freaking way, bro.
Oh my gosh, his memories are... Where's Reed? Why is this in Reed's book? I don't understand.
That's a great freaking question. Why is this Reed's book? What?
Was Reed defeated by Gluttony somehow?
Is that what happens when Reed kills you or something with this system? Like you get uploaded to the cloud? I can't believe the cloud theory is freaking real, bro. Okay, first of all, that's freaking insane.
Corridor of memories, like how much closer can you get to like a fantasy cloud, bro? Like what?
I'm genuinely shocked. Like I saw the thing and I was like, okay, yeah, maybe this is like the internet thing. It kind of looks like it. You know, in the 90s, like animations, cartoons, they showed like the internet as like a series of like tunnels and tubes and like hubs and areas. That's kind of like the vibe I was getting, but actually it is that. Okay, so, is Subaru here? Has Subaru been locked in this space and he's not able to come out?
I wonder. I'm if there is this Gluttony sister here, Rui,
The other one
I think
should
she
be here
just
too,
ate.
right?
The other two, yes. I think she just ate
Subaru. And then the memories that she took didn't extend past the coming to the fantasy world for some
I don't think
reason.
there's another entity, so to speak. However, I do think for lack of a better term, right, his memories have now been uploaded to this cloud.
Right.
And I think if he were to...
that he would gain them all once he comes here, though, they would kind of snap back to him?
Depends how this works.
Not. I guess
it's a
depends on
corridor
how
of
they're
memories,
held.
right? Like how are they trapped? How are they taken from him? Is it such a thing that like they never are actually leave your brain? It's just they get covered, I guess.
They get
I don't
turned
know.
into an item or something, right? They're like here somehow.
Yeah.
You have to go get them.
Because like,
if you
how
want
is
them back.
it? How is it that eating somebody's? I forget if it's their name or I think it's their name. Everybody else forgets you, right?
Yeah.
Is that
If
what
it's
it
tied
is?
to the world in some way like that, it would make some kind of sense as to why his memories wouldn't get taken from his Earth days, because they're not part of the like network of this
fabric
world,
of this
right?
reality.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
つまりお前も悪党か。
そんな風にイタイケな女の
Whose voice
right.
actor is this?
Yeah, right.
Is this...
I don't know.
Oh man, this voice actor sounds so familiar. I don't know if it's like a character in the show. I don't know if I'm just placing it as Rem automatically, or if
Does it
this
sound
is
like
someone
Tanya
else.
a little bit? When she's pretending to be sweet?
Yeah, maybe it could be a little bit like that. I can't freaking place it exactly, but
ちょっと自我が多すぎるもんでどれが主体
Oh.
になるかふわふわしてるだけなんだ
oh weird.
Too many egos.
ないよね
All the people they've eaten, dude. We speculated about this.
If he failed once, how is he gonna succeed now?
わかるよお兄さん
Oh no, dude, she's touching him.
I know.
言えないんでしょ
She knows.
その一つも言えないでなんて
She
親不孝な
knows.
息子なんだって後
Yeah,
悔
she ate the memories of old Subaru, right?
Yeah.
私たちや私たちほどお兄
No
さんのこと
way,
は
dude.
Bro, this is freaking him up. Oh, jeez.
ないんだから
So creepy, man.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez, Subaru, chill.
Bro, she's gonna attack him now, dude. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What was that?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez. Oh, gosh, please stop.
頭からケツまでわからねえことばっか並べやがって。
Oh, jeez, stop.
Oh.
Holy frick. Oh, it's so awful.
oh, no way. No way.
Like
Holy
reincarnation?
crap, dude. Yeah, reincarnation of sorts, right?
記憶と経験を。
They're in here
No
then?
way.
Oh, are they not here anymore?
Why is this Reed's book? Again, I'm wondering, like...
Yeah.
俺の昨日までの記憶を奪ったのは。
Ho ho ho. He pieced it together.
whoa, 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 whoa.
What? Oh no, the events are happening. Uh-oh. That should be fine.
Who's coming?
She wipes people out. It's easy. What is it? What the hell is this?
It's a stampede.
What
Oh, it's all those.
the
Oh, it's all the mob beasts. What the frick?
Why? Oh boy. Holy frick.
Dang.
This is freaking awesome.
Is that enough, though? There's so many, dude.
There is a lot. Oh, my gosh, but
I
it doesn't
mean,
matter.
yes. That's probably enough.
It is called Infinite. No way. Oh gosh.
Some made it through. Dude, they're gonna break the door down. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh jeez.
they're just gonna break the tower.
Bro, you cannot do anything against that. Are you insane? What is this?
Whoa. No freaking way.
お久しぶりです、姉さん。
What?
所詮この世は暴飲暴食。
What?
Has he been in there the whole time? Did he freaking? Uh-oh.
I don't
Uh-oh.
know what
his
is
memories
going
got
on.
his memories got taken, bro. He passed out.
昨日の俺
No, not yet.
来てたってこと。
Okay. Okay.
あれから何回でここまで来られたの
How many
She
times?
knows about return by
she
death.
knows. She knows.
お兄さん何回目のお兄さんな
Oh my gosh, dude.
No way,
It
dude.
makes sense that she would know.
お腹がはち切れるくらいお兄さんのことがたまらなく
Oh my gosh, dude. They're so creepy.
Disgusting.
経験からすると
Dude, you can't, dude. Oh man.
さもないと
首を絞めるの私たちのか弱い女の子の
Oh, shut up.
今のお兄さんは死んじゃうんだよだってそうでしょ記憶が
So they don't merge.
今の自分に上書きされて下書きは消え
Oh,
That might be a
no
lie.
way.
It might be a lie.
何をペラペラと適当に
記憶が人
Yeah,
を
my-
形作るんだよ
That's
お兄さん
Yeah.
that's the quote.
今のお兄さん
Yeah.
あんまり理想的な男性像って感じじゃないよ
I mean,
エミリアその生まれ
who is though? Who is the
Yeah,
ideal?
right? Like, who
一
cares?
人で孤独の時間を過ごしてきた寂しがりな女の子暗く危うい
She's using the old Baru memories here.
あげなくちゃ
Yeah.
生きる実感を得ようとする不完全な存在
Oh boy.
俺という存在が導いてやらなきゃならない
何のつもりだ
Oh,
夏木すばるが思ってたことの代弁だって
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
欲しいのはいつだって優越
But she's twisting it. No, she's got to be twisting it.
そんな夏木すばるに本当に今の自分を譲り渡す
she is twisting it.
She's
You're
twisting
right.
it. Even still, people have thoughts like that all the time, but that doesn't mean that's like their true intent of a thing, right? Like you may have, it's kind of like the thought equivalent of the call of the void. You know, the thing where like you see a cliff and you like, there's like a certain level of call of the void of like you wanting to do like the jumping off the cliff. And you're just
You
like,
wanna
oh,
jump?
no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like you may think of those things. You may think like, you know, X, Y, or Z thing. And these may be actual thoughts that Subaru has had, but they're not like the primary thoughts. Like the primary things are like he cares about these people, he loves them, he wants to take care of them. And like, sure, there is probably some level where he thought, yeah, it's great that I'm helping them out too, and that they're blah, 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 this or that. But it's not the whole story. People are complex. They're
It's-
more than just
yes.
one kind of chain of thought, right?
Yes, 100%.
So-
She's taking just out
Yes.
of all the spectrum of feelings that he felt, she's taking just the most sinister aspects of it.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, too, like, I'm not saying thoughts don't matter. They certainly do. But your actions matter more. Like,
yes.
you could have the best intentions to help somebody, and then you never do. And it's like, okay. But if you,
Sure.
like, begrudgingly, maybe even out loud, or even if you just keep it to yourself, you're kind of annoyed, but at the end of the day, you, like, help someone. It's like the
Yep.
help still happened, right? And
Right,
so...
right.
It's not just thoughts alone and stuff, and yeah.
The 100%. Yeah, like you could be doing something bad and consciously know and think what I'm doing is wrong, but you could still frickin' do it, right? And the same
Yes,
thing with like
yeah.
you could think something selfish or something self-serving or something self-aggrandizing, but still be making the right choices. And I even think that Subaru generally doesn't even side on the side of those things. I think he sides more on the side that he cares about the people. So she's just
Sure,
taking that
yeah.
one little grain and she's twisting it and trying to turn it into Subaru's whole motivation and personality. And like it's close enough to the truth that he might think about that he thinks, oh frick, was this really him? Was this for real? Because he doesn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
He's at the disadvantage of not really knowing. What a fricking these fricking gluttonies are fricked, bro. They are so fricked.
さあどうするのさお兄さん
Don't give in. She's just goading you.
本気で自分のことを愛してあげなよ
Dude.
No, he's different. He's changed.
Yeah, yeah. He's a good dude.
No!
Jeez, dude, there's so many of these.
There's so many. Well, what is happening here? This is the frickin' weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is Gluttony here?
This is why everybody ends up dying, dude. Because Gluttony comes here and frickin'
殺すんだ殺して殺せば殺しちゃおう殺して
Don't
Jeez,
do it,
bro.
殺してしま
夏木すばる
えお兄さんがこの世で
Bro, take it out of her frickin' mouth. Just shove your fist in her mouth and take the memories back. Ah! my gosh,
Uh-oh.
is that him?
Who's that?
Imagine.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck
Yeah, is that his
actually him?
memories? Or like, what is that?
俺はみんなと一緒にいたい
No way.
みんなが好きなんだだから
You're the same, bro. You're the same.
Yeah, yeah.
お前じゃない
誰と話してるの
She doesn't know.
Is that the witch?
誰と
No, it's Subaru,
Witch of Envy?
bro. His memories
Subaru,
are
you think?
walking back to him.
どうして
No way.
一つだけを選べ
It's Rem? How?
What? You don't know how to
Dude,
choose,
she
bro.
was
You're the
messing with him.
same.
She was freaking messing with him. Yes, exactly.
立ちなさい立ちなさい
俺は十分悩んだんだよ
Get up, bro.
こんなに辛いのに苦しいの
That's what you gotta do it.
夏木スバル
Dude, her voice sounds so different. What?
立ちなさい
Yeah.
レムの英
She been like growing up while she's been in here?
雄すべてはすべて何もかも
All of it.
全員自分
Dang, dude.
他人さえも
できると本気で思ってるのか
Once again, Rem showing up to save him when he's at his
Yes.
lowest.
100%.
スバル君は
My hero.
スバル君はレムの英雄なんです
What is this?
His memories?
What is this? I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, whoa.
Where did Gluttony go? Back? What is this? What was that?
Blue petal.
What is happening?
ほらさっきの続きを
もう何も言わなくていい
Oh, that's old. That's old Baru. That's gotta be. No?
お前の根性のひん曲がった話
No,
は
it's
うんざ
not.
り
It's
だ
still new Baru.
スバルと夏木スバルを引き剥がせたの
Yeah, she was goading him, dude.
Yeah, to kill the old Baru.
同じ人間を二度は食えないから決まってる別々でなきゃいけなかったんだよ
So you could
stay
kill him
separate.
and then eat him.
残された夏木スバルは別々でなきゃいけなかった
お前らの目的は何だ
They
No way.
reconverged, dude.
Wait, they reconverged?
が不公平
Yes.
だと思ったことない死の記憶だけは絶対に手に入らない
A memory of death.
死ぬってどんな感じなの痛いんだよね
Interesting. They can't eat people who are dead.
あるけど本当ねえねえねえねえねえね
俺の昨日の
He who's died so many times.
俺も知ってるんじゃねえのか
えそれ
That is new. That's old Baru, dude.
Yes.
お腹いっぱい食べさせて
She's being all cute.
俺の苦悩も俺の死も俺の人生も何もかも俺のもんだ
Let's
Oh,
go, dude.
baby, let's
くれるも
go.
んなんか一個もねえ飢え死にしろ食い逃げ犯
上書きされて消えるかもしれないのに
魔法の言葉を教えて
It's old
Oh, so maybe
Baru.
they
Or it's
didn't
new
re-
Baru.
それ
What?
これだ
したんだしてしまったしちゃった
Yeah, did he reconverge or not?
No, he didn't.
任せるしかないのか
Yeah, how? Whoa, what the
Oh.
frick? That's the way out? No way.
出口だよお兄ちゃんと兄様は食欲旺盛で手段を選ばない
So he's leaving.
He'll do
He's
anything.
leaving this thing.
I guess.
その時は厳しい声だけじゃなく優しい声を聞かせてくれ
Talking to Rem.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh.
って男だ
やめろルイ
Whoa, whoa.
お前何しやがる
許さない
What? What is this?
I don't know.
絶対に
Oh! What is this? What? What? That was Rem's memories?
これで終わったと思うなよ
Wait, she released Rem's
Yeah.
memories. She can do this, apparently.
What the hell
Oh
is
no, they ate
this?
him alive.
私たちのもんだ
I don't.
I am so
understand.
confused, dude.
What is happening? Okay, okay, okay.
Uh,
So my interpretation of the she can't eat someone twice was she needed Nubaru to kill her to release the memories to allow her to eat him again.
Yeah, I think she needed to essentially embody old Baru, which is what she kind of done, and then die as old Baru, which I guess then deletes the memories, like truly.
Right. Yes.
If we're going to use, again, the technology rule, you're essentially formatting Subaru, the memories of Subaru, essentially.
Or in the analogy that they use in the show, you've kind of washed the soul.
Yes.
Right? You've washed it away.
The soul away.
So now,
yes.
So it's like every person has one save slot in the Gluttony Network, which is now very aptly named. And so you can't
Yes.
place another. If there's two memories, you can only place one of them in the slot, meaning you have to remove that old brew permanently. You got to delete that save file in order to place new brew in the Gluttony Network. But since the old brew is there, they can't take new brew's memories anymore until that happens.
Yes. And the way to do that was for her to embody Subaru and then have him kill her. I don't know if it's like it must be, because otherwise any other gluttony could pretend to be gluttony while embodying Subaru and then just have anybody kill them. So it must be that one of her brothers right now, while they're attacking frickin' Emilia, could embody Subaru, get killed, but it's actually killing Subaru, and then, she can eat him again. So it must be that you yourself, and this is unique because it's only Subaru, he's the only one who could ever possibly have something like this. He must kill himself.
Maybe. I think it's more likely that if they're embodying a specific person and memories and they die with those memories, then those memories get deleted and they kind of work like a life system.
Well, then why can't like one of the brothers right now that's in the tower just embody Subaru and just die?
And just die?
Yeah, just get killed, right? I think it has to be.
I mean, that's kind of what she was doing in the network, was it not? Is embodying Subaru and then asking to be killed. Right? That was the whole game.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't
But
kill
I think
each
it's because
other.
it has to be Subaru who kills himself.
Maybe.
Does that make sense?
Maybe. Yeah, it makes sense. I understand where you're going. You may be right.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but you may totally be right.
Because otherwise, I feel like it would be so much easier for them to make room for Nubaru by essentially just, during a fight, embody Subaru right as the sword slash is coming. They don't dodge. They get stabbed. Old Baru dies. Then they go back to the gluttony self, pull out the sword, heal, and then,
But maybe they don't want to relinquish the memories, right? They're so gluttonous, they don't want to relinquish the memories unless there's another meal right there to have again, right? That could be a possibility.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
And I think Gluttony Network, it's a good analogy as a use case, but I think this is something that has been hijacked by Gluttony. I think this cradle is a thing created, I don't know, by the god of this world or the gods.
Sure.
I don't even know, whatever, right? And it is used when someone dies, their soul comes here, which again, we have no idea why this is in Reed's book at all.
Right,
but,
it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yes, yeah. But I think this is a thing that existed independent of Gluttony, and it has now been hijacked by Gluttony. They might have eaten somebody who had knowledge of this place, which led them to find it or to discover it or whatever. But yeah, I think this essentially confirms, though, that reincarnation is a thing in this world, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It
also made me think about Subaru and his potential relationship to the Tower Master, and how they could be connected, right? There's some kind of reincarnation, some kind of the soul being right.
Yeah. Could this? Oh, that's actually a great point.
Yeah,
because
the first thing I thought of was this explains why he's connected to the Tower Master potentially if their souls are merged.
Yeah, it's the same.
Or if it's
the same soul, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
it could be
souls aren't destroyed when you die. There might be another way to destroy souls, but they're not destroyed when you die.
Right.
You come through this washing machine, I guess, that strips you of everything else except the like soul material, and then it ends up getting reused.
Right. So
and then is
like,
it possible that like when you're born, it doesn't necessarily mean you're born in this world? Could a soul be born on Earth? Right?
Possibly. It could possibly be. Yeah, maybe he had went to Earth and was reincarnated in Earth, and that's why he was brought forward.
Yeah.
Because he still had essentially the same essence, right? And then that's why the Witch of Envy is in love with him, right? Because we theorized that once upon a time, that they were in the tower together, maybe. He was looking for a cure for her. He had an idea.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
he wanted to bring himself apart from the world, potentially, right? So he got reborn in this other world, and then she pulled him. Maybe either she was responsible for bringing him back, or, you know, she just couldn't resist and she brought him back, whatever it may be. And then she brought him back into the world, right? And so now it's like, okay, now he's got special powers that are linked to being an otherworlder that's going to enable him to do the things that he needs to do to save the Witch of Envy, right?
Okay. Good theory. I don't know how true it is, right?
Yeah,
but it's
no idea.
It certainly connects some dots.
Right. Which could be said for a lot of good theories in frickin' ReZero that turn out to be totally frickin' nonsense.
Totally false. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So she ended up taking. What is that whole thing? Like, what is this feeling? Dearness? Like, why couldn't she eat him as long as...
I was thinking the same thing. I wanted to check this out again, yeah. So he said, stop it. This was Old Baru here. You can tell by the hair. What are you doing? What is this sensation, right? Dearness, when someone feels dear. Feels dear. So she had to... not escape. I thought this was her putting his arm in her mouth like she was eating him.
Oh.
But it was just her doing this, which was so weird. That's Rem's memories, like 100%.
That's, yes, yeah.
Right?
That's Rem. That's, yes.
So she threw it away. And those pets, so the dearness that she felt towards Subaru was preventing her from eating him?
From eating him? I guess so.
But
must have been really strong dearness.
I guess maybe that's what it is. You have to have specific dearness feeling, like a fondness, a love for someone else. But like, wouldn't that like prevent the other gluttonies from like other gluttonies
eating,
right
like,
now?
Siblings or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, but like the other gluttonies are fighting Subaru's team. Subaru has fond feelings, dear feelings for at least half of the team. And so like, wouldn't they be then insulated and protected from Subaru memories, protecting them?
That's a great question.
Right? If that's the case.
That's a great question. Yeah, what is it about? Is it maybe the fact that they're in here and this only applies while they're in this cradle?
Or is it this
else?
particular Rui that struggles with this particular thing? Right? She's not able to, and so she got rid of it. Right? But the other ones, remember, she said that they are more insatiable. They're more apt to do anything. Right? Maybe this affects
satisfy their appetite.
Remember, they all had like a title. I can't remember what the titles were, but they all had a different title, like a different type of eating. Right? There was one that was like the gourmet, and the one that was like the fine diner or whatever. I wish I could fucking remember.
Yes.
Right?
I remember.
Like,
I vaguely remember something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe hers is like she's really sensitive to like the memories and how they connect. And so she's just like, well, I'm too gluttonous. I want to eat. So I'm going to throw this away so that I can eat this guy who's right in front of me. Right. Which is bad. It's a bad decision for them because like that's Rem's memories and they're going to want them or need them, or that gains access to them, or at least at face value, those memories literally came and helped Subaru in this moment. Right.
Yeah. Like there's so many weird implications about the memories being represented as like a physical object now. Yeah, like as a marble. Because then like, okay, what is essentially this like corridor then? Like this whole thing doesn't actually store any memories. All the memories are actually stored within the different gluttonies.
I
it
think
wasn't
so.
her who ate Rem. It was the other one, the one that's fighting in the tower right now. He even said to Ram, it's like, hello, dear sister. So is that like
True.
lingering lingering bits of Rem from when he ate her? Or is it simply just memories? He knew it was her, or he knew that was Rem's sister. Ram is Rem's sister.
Yeah.
And so even though the memories are gone,
right, does he retain them even though they're not locked
knowledge.
inside still? Right.
Yes, yeah, the knowledge of the memories remains and stuff. Like, I don't know what to make of this. But clearly throwing away these pesky memories somehow allowed Rem to show up at the frickin' 11th hour again.
Yes.
And save Subaru.
Yes. And allowed her to eat Subaru, so it was preventing some kind of thing like this. Yeah, I think...
Yes.
Yeah, I do wonder about, like, what they're doing in here. Like, why are they in here? And I was thinking initially, like, okay, is it possible that the gluttonies came in here so that they could feast on the souls or the memories of the people who have died who are in here?
Yeah.
And this is like, they're infecting, like, the resurrection route by just chilling. Now, the reason why I don't think that's the case, even though I think it's possible, is she said she really wanted to and hadn't experienced someone who had died. And if they're eating the memories of the souls of the whatever is going on in here, then they would experience death all the time.
Everyone
through
here
eating
has
their
died.
memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone here has died.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, that can't be the case.
And which means
necessarily.
you can't kill someone and then take their memories. It must,
right.
by implication, it must mean that you have to take someone's memories while they're still alive.
Right.
And then you can kill them afterwards, which they clearly.
So then, like, what are they doing here
Okay,
exactly then?
interesting.
If this is like the place where people are dead, what exactly is going on?
Yeah, using the washing machine analogy, right? They were gonna drink the dirty laundry water, all the like stuff from the souls but they haven't been able to because they haven't intaken.
Allegedly.
So what are they doing in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't trust half the stuff she says.
Right.
Because I don't think this whole like you will be overwritten thing is true. I think she was just saying that to goad Subaru into killing her.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
so as well.
I think they're gonna merge. I think they're gonna become one. And like
merge.
Memories do make you who you are, but like it's so much more than that.
They're the software to the hardware, and the hardware has a big effect.
Sure,
right?
Sure, hardware has a big effect.
Generally became the same kind of guy that he was, even though the software has been really changed. He was still fundamentally, on a hardware perspective, the same guy. He was at least 50% himself, and then he kind of grew into what we kind of recognize as his old software, his old memories, right? He wasn't exactly the same, but, you felt it. The core is there, right? So, like, it makes sense that when those memories come back, he's just going to have, like, a really bizarre set of memories and experiences, and that'll maybe change him. Now we'll get a third Baru, right? And so maybe he'll be a little bit different. But
yeah, and like eating memories, do you think that affects also things like I don't know, like your tendencies of empathy and your tendencies of courage and tendencies of fear and all that stuff? Or do you think that's like strictly gene, like hardware influenced?
I think it's both. It's almost definitely both.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
Like some people are like just generally, especially you see it when they're like young, you kind of see their personality. They have very little, kids have very little on the software side, right? So you see a lot of the hardware kind of driving. And so I think you definitely see differences in those kind of things based on just the hardware alone, right? Who they are as genetics. So for sure.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, they'll merge. It's not as if, getting rid of one will kill the other per se.
Right. I think, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what she was telling him, only the negative aspects about Old Baru.
Yes. She was painting him as a villain.
Yes. Yeah, like honestly, all things considered, like, yeah, there are clear faults in that Subaru, but they're very like human faults. I didn't notice in any of the things that she said, like, oh, this dude is like outright bad. Like, no, this is a flawed human being, which everybody is. Everybody has, you know,
100%.
the darker aspects of themselves. But, you know, that said, old Baru and new Baru generally turn out to be really great dudes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think more people have those kind of thoughts than people would realize. I think a lot of people may think like, oh, these kind of selfish thoughts, these self-serving thoughts, these self-aggrandizing thoughts of even taking advantage, you know, to a very small or large degree. Like, everybody has these thoughts about your friends, about your families. Being selfish is built into your hardware. It is very natural to, because like that's like primary function one is to take care of yourself. That is a survival mechanism. So it makes perfect sense that no matter how much you love other people, no matter how much all these other things, there's always going to be a small little percentage where you're going to want to have some kind of self-preservation, some kind of, you know, enablement of yourself. But like, just because you have those kind of thoughts, those thoughts can be 1% or 10% or 90% of you. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to act on those things, and it doesn't make you who you are, right? Like, having one thought about something doesn't make that who you are, right? What makes you who you are is what you choose to do and how you choose to act. And even then, you can still change who you are upon that, right? It's just like, it's not the ultimate decider either. So it's like, but preying on such an insecurity that even in real life, I'm sure lots of people have, because I'm sure people have had similar experiences to what Subaru has had, is such a freaking evil thing to do, because nobody knows those insecurities but you, and now in this case, her. And it's just like, well, let's pray. And she knows, because she's eaten all these other people, that everybody has these kind of thoughts. And then she also knows that it would be the perfect thing to prey on another person and be like, paint them as like, oh, well, you have had these thoughts now. So just imagine that these thoughts are probably true for the old Baru, and he's so evil, he leaned into them even. Yeah, it's freaking, it's messed up. It's messed up stuff.
Yeah, it goes back to like what we were saying earlier, like, you know, thoughts are one thing, but at the end of the day, it's your actions. Like, you, for lack of a better term, your lizard brain thoughts can be overcome by your human brain thoughts, right? Like, just because you feel that like anger or that reaction of selfishness or whatever, yeah, you had it, but then what did you do? Did you like suppress those thoughts and say, no, I'm not going to lash out. I'm not going to like, you know, punch this person. I'm going to try to talk it through or whatever, right? Whatever example you can come up with.
Anger is the best example of that, right? Because anger is such a typical thing, right? Like, it's like, oh, well, I thought about like, that's the weird thing about this whole concept is like, no one is upset at themselves when they think, oh, I really wanted to punch that guy, but I didn't, right? No one's going like, how did I think about punching that guy, man? I can't believe I would think such a thing. Nobody thinks that because it's such a typical thing. That's probably the most common experience that people have, right? Violence, right? It's almost the number one go-to. But if you were to have a thought of like, oh, I want to take advantage of this scenario with my friend, and then you go, I would never do that. That's ridiculous. And then, of course, you never do. It would be much easier to think like, man, I wouldn't.
Bro, what the frick's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me?
How dare I
possibly
think that?
think that? It's just like, yeah, but that's just the way it goes, man. It's okay. Like, it's totally fine. So this whole thing is such an interesting concept. It's such a niche concept too that like I doubt even most people have even consciously thought about. For the author to like use this as a central point is such an interesting and niche, like,
very introspective.
Yeah, it really is. It's so interesting that this has like been used this way.
Very understanding of human nature.
Yes.
And of like the base impulses of people. Yes. But the fact that like, no, it doesn't matter like that you had that thought. It matters more, did you act upon that thought?
Yes. It's very interesting that the author has gone to such lengths to think about memories and how to exploit them against another person and stuff. It's really remarkable. It's probably one of the most interesting, like, subtle aspects of the show that the author has kind of written in here. It's really cool. Is there anything else here?
Yeah.
All that's left is to eat you all up. Was that it? Yeah, that was it.
Don't think this is over. She's mad, dude. She's mad.
Yeah,
What was this? What was this?
I know.
I thought she was gonna like just start munching on him here, because this is like what do you think goes into here? Your life, all your bases belong to us.
George.
That's what I thought when I read that.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think goes into this like realm or whatever? This is what this
realm?
is like this thing right here. When he opened up the books of everybody else, he essentially watched a movie in like a first-person view perspective of their life, right? He was them through those memories and all that stuff. But here, he appears in this corridor of memories. What is this that's in here right now? What would you call? Is this Subaru's just an embodiment of his memories? Is this like a portion of his soul? Is this like, it's not his physical body. We know that that's back in the library. So what is this? Is this just like an astral projection of whatever makes up Subaru? Like, what is this?
It's just a spiritual kind of realm, right? It's just that's what it is. It's just a spiritual kind of realm that you go to, and your memories kind of encompass that, I guess, because he got eaten last time he went here, right? So I think the splitting in two, remember, there's two ways to eat someone's memories. Do you think it's possible that gluttony has to split into two to eat the two types of memories? Is that what's happening here?
One eats the soul, one eats the
No, that wouldn't work, because everyone still remembers
name
Subaru.
rather. Name.
Yeah, the name and but everyone still remembers Subaru, so that can't be the case. Unless there's like a missing scene here that we haven't seen where Rem's memories stop one of the two from eating him and they only successfully eat one portion of him, right? The one half.
Like with Return by Death, if Subaru, if his name and his memories were to be eaten, despite the fact that there's Return by Death, people should still forget him, and then he would forget everything, and then he'd end up just like Rem.
Right. He would end up just
and then
like Rem.
unless he
now, if it depends where
magically
the checkpoint
dies.
is, though. If he dies, then he goes back to a checkpoint before that point, everything would be returned to normal. But
yes.
I think So my theory was that I kind of had a theory about that, but it doesn't totally hold up. I was also thinking, like, why is Reed's book like this? Everyone still remembers Reed, but maybe what if Reed's memories of himself got eaten and then he died? That would make it so that his life is now connected into the network, because the memories were taken, right? So the book would have no memories of him, of himself, of his own life. So then the book essentially becomes a conduit for the network, right? Which is why there's no memories in the book. It's just this place, right?
So
it takes you to her.
If Rem's body, if someone were to walk up essentially and just stab her in the heart, if someone were to read Rem's book, you're thinking it would be a portal to this as well.
Right, because she lost the memories of herself and the world lost the memories of her. So maybe it's whoever, if you take the memories of that person, maybe they have to like die at the same time or something, or maybe they die from the process.
And it could be all of the above, right? If they take the name, they take the memories, or they take both. Anybody who dies in that state. So right now, if Julius were to die, let's say, maybe his book would also be a portal to this thing.
But true, possible. But everyone still remembers Reed, so at the very least, we could determine that only his memories were taken, if that is the case.
Yes. Everybody remembers Reed.
Yeah.
But yes. Who knows what like that's the $1 million question, bro. Like why did Reed's book lead to this? And then also, like, kudos to us. It's not always we get something right, but we did.
True. Yeah. I can't believe that was correct.
He read Reed's book and he hooked up to the Gluttony Network somehow. We were saying, like, throughout his life he must have met gluttony, but no,
that's what we were thinking.
It's because of this.
It's
Yeah.
because of this. We were thinking,
Yeah.
oh, well, at some point, I was thinking even like we'd be watching Reed's book. I thought my expectation was we'd be watching Reed's book, and at some point in the memory, Greed shows up and either eats, like this is one theory we had before, he eats Reed, and so therefore it affected Subaru. But I was also thinking, like, wouldn't it be crazy if, like, within the memories, Greed is aware of being in the memory and is therefore able to act independently from what the actual history is because of how Greed works and how they engage with memories, right? They're kind of like, there's this own unique entity of Greed inside the book, but
Gluttony, but yes. You said Greed, but yes.
Greed, yes, Gluttony.
Yes.
But obviously not the case, so.
Yeah, and I was never sure whether it was like, you know, the witches or the witch or the siblings at which, you know, who Reed met, because Reed was alive forever ago, right? So who knows?
Right. How did his memories get taken if that was the case? Reed is unbelievably strong.
Yeah. Going under the assumption that his memories were taken. I don't know, bro. It's we still don't know what the mechanics are for your memories to be taken.
Yeah. Maybe
we did see. Oh, frick. Wasn't there something where like one of them licked somebody's, like one of the gluttonies licked their hand and then said like somebody's name?
Yes. When they were fighting in that freaking one area in the water place, and they were losing memories of the soldiers around them. Yes,
they like touched one of the soldiers,
a guy,
found out their name, and then licked it. Yes. And then what's her face? The other princess, the one that stole the little thing from Emilia. That wasn't her real name, and they tried to do that, and it like fricked them up.
And that's right. It did frick them up. Yeah. Yes, you're right. George.
So, I mean, if that's the only requirement, either the Witch of Gluttony or one of these siblings could easily just touch Reed and then do that. If like,
but you would think he's so strong that he would like feel the malice or something, right? You would think maybe, but
yeah, you know, I don't know.
Hard to say.
Who knows how these
and you wouldn't be able, work. Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to retaliate against this at all because like they touch you, they lick, and then you forget who you are. Like you have no memory of what just happened or anything. Yeah, it would be crazy, bro.
And so it could mean that this Reed that we're seeing right now isn't some sort of like remnant of the original Reed. The original Reed is like long dead and gone, and this is some sort of spell created, some sort of copy created.
That's why he's got his memory still. Probably before Gluttony got to him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Oh, dang.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Dude, these freaking gluttonies they're probably the worst, dude. They're probably the worst. They're so manipulative, too. She's like talking about how, like, you don't have choices for anything. Literally after saying, like, I don't know if it was right before or right after, when she's like, you have to kill me because this is the type of person Subaru is. Yes. I think it was after. It's like taking away the fact that like, no, you do have choices. Like, yeah, there are a lot of things that your choices get taken away from you. Where you're born, who your parents are. Fair enough. But like, it's on those little things. Do you act upon those like terrible thoughts that you have or not? That's like a huge choice you're making every day, right?
Like, it's fundamental to choice making. Yeah. 100%. Also, what's going on with this? What's going on with the other gluttony here?
Oh, this is a different room. Sorry. Wait. He was coming. Okay, I thought this was a hidden room within the healing room, but no, he was coming out of just the healing room itself.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the original one where he originally showed up. It was super brief.
Yeah.
Really, really to find, but yeah, I think he can't. Yeah, so it. Oh, there it is.
Right here.
Yeah, so he was coming from the room,
bro.
Right.
You know who else is hooked up to the network? Rem.
So you're thinking that like he literally spawned out of Rem? He like popped out of Rem?
Well, like Maybe because he is coming out of the room she's in.
I know. It's just so weird. Though. Why is this a thing? But then again,
I don't
in
know.
that one battle that they had in the Water City with the gluttonies, didn't Rui just appear out of frickin' nowhere? Or one of them did? Someone did just appear out of frickin' nowhere?
Yes, Rui was some dude and shapeshifted into Rui. It's Roy Batanakos or frick, what's his? Roy, Lai, and Rui are the three.
Right.
Yeah,
so like,
name. He says it so often,
this is such a weird power, dude. This is the weirdest.
Yeah, there's so many.
power.
There's so many weird powers, dude.
And
so
then
many weird powers.
If she took the memories out for Rem to be able to eat Subaru, why is she connected then to the network?
Yeah,
still?
why didn't the memories go back to Rem at that point?
Right.
Like
if
is
she's connected to the network enough that he can like materialize or something, like shouldn't the memories kind of like snap back or like download back into her? Like wouldn't they wander back to her body?
I don't know, right? Do you have to literally kill Gluttony, grab the thing out of their stomach, the marble, and then like leave the frickin' well, for this specific example, for Rem to receive her memories back, would Subaru either need to kill Rui or find the marble, grab it, then come out of the thing, the marble dissolves and the memories snap back to Rem? Like, how does that work? Again, that's what I'm saying. The fact that the memories are a physical, maybe, or a physical object, just like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of locks down mechanics in some way, but it just makes it even more confusing. It would be so much easier to just assume memories are like just this ethereal thing that exists in this cradle, and then somehow you can return them back to the owner. But I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Maybe
every time I open my mouth, I get more questions. But yeah, go ahead.
I know, right? I feel like maybe the marble is only a marble within the network, right? Maybe it's only an object within the network because, like, when they were eating people's memories before, it was just a touch and a lick. Like, there was no marble. It's not like they took a marble from them or something, right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's only materialized there.
It might be hard to find. Can we see what she says about this odd cradle thing, what she says initially about it? She calls it something, and I forget exactly what it is that she called it. This is the odd something.
We answered your question. So
okay, so it was
before this.
Yes.
That's right here.
So, what is this? Is this like a tick from her, or like what is happening with the scratching?
I don't know.
Odd Ragna. Okay. Odd Ragna is what she had called it.
Ugh. Where souls are filtered. Okay, souls are filtered. After you use a wash rag, you dry it, you wash it and dry it and use it again, right? It's the same for souls. The filth clinging to them is removed, so they're all clean to use again, right? Filth clinging to it, their experiences, and memories. That's the easiest way to understand it for sure.
Yeah.
Think whatever you want. Yeah, so that's the general concept. Memories, experiences are filtered.
Filtered.
Makes sense.
So didn't they show all of it? Was it just like one giant long corridor?
No, it's a spider kind of network.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was like a spherical thing.
Is it here?
Oh, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, okay, so it was like, oh no. Okay, I'm wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
cradle.
connecting...
Oh, go back. What did she say this about the cradle?
That's it. Greedy people.
Greedy people.
is the lonely white final resting place for soul. Just a
The
bunch of
cradle.
connecting
Odd Ragna.
places. Corridor of memories.
The way with it fading out like that gives the impression that it just extends infinitely.
Infinitely. So, is this a place where, like, you die, you come here, your soul is washed of your experiences, and then they kind of become their own entity, and then the soul gets reused. So you essentially live here as an embodiment of your memories and experiences as its own entity, separate from the soul that was used to house those things. Right? Because the soul gets reused for someone else then, it kind of sounds like. It's like a
but the memories remain.
The memories remain here. Right? That was my impression of what we're reading here, right?
Yeah. Like, why use the term cradle, right? Cradle implies a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Like, when the soul is filtered, when the memories and experiences are filtered away from the soul, and I do like your idea that potentially that being of memories and experiences remains maybe here.
Right.
The soul reverts back to like an infant stage somewhat, and that's why it can be reborn again.
Sure. Yeah, like it's like a sponge, right? So
I guess
you're born as a clean sponge. So you have like your body, you have your soul, and then you have like the software that you like write on the paper.
The water. I like
put into the sponge. Right? Yeah. So then when you die and you come here, the sponge gets squeezed, and all of your stuff, your memories and experiences come out, and then the sponge gets to be used on something else now. Right? So like,
and then the water that gets squished out from the sponge remains here, while the sponge then can then be reused to collect more water. So then, like, what's the point, right? Is the point of life in this world, or is the reason why the god or gods of this world created this is because they just want experience? I don't know. I feel like this is tied. We've been recently watching Jobless Reincarnation and talking a little bit about the creation myth there. I feel like this is deeply tied to the creation myth of this world.
Sure.
And so I'm trying to get, like, we know now that this thing exists, and so I'm trying to find a framework as to, like, why. Why would anyone why would a god? I don't know if there's one or multiple, but I'm just gonna say one because it's easier. Why would the god of this world, why would God ever want to make this? Why would he want to make a situation where where souls can go out, gain experiences, come back, leave those experiences behind, and do that infinitely forever and ever? Like, what's the point?
It's like a library of experiences and memories, essentially, right? Like, that's what this place kind of is. It's to collect that stuff.
Yeah, maybe the why is just the pursuit of experiences. There's so many infinite little intricacies in everybody's different life that you could almost infinitely churn these souls out, and not a single one would live an identical life ever again.
I so want the 2 points of, like, gluttony is here to eat those washed out memories. But, like, the fact that, like, they're saying that they need a memory of dying and they want to experience that memory and they haven't, just like makes them incompatible, it feels like. But it makes so much sense.
And she couldn't see Rem.
True.
She couldn't see Rem at all.
Right.
Like, so does that mean that this hallway is full of experiences beings? Yeah, like a memory being that they just cannot see, but they're here.
Maybe the soul has to be attached to that person. Actually, that makes some sense, actually. The soul has to be attached to the memories at the time that they eat, because they can't eat the memories of a dead person. So it's not tied to the body per se, it's tied to the soul. So it makes sense then. Okay, so then yeah, they wouldn't be able to see any of the memories here whatsoever. But then it leads to the question of like, well, why have they gained access to this place in the first place? Then?
I know. That's a great point. That's a great
Right?
question.
Like if they're
I don't know.
like that if they're kind of like slightly disconnected from being able to interact with the memories themselves, and they have to do it through like the souls. Like, what about the gluttonies gave them access to this in the first place?
Yeah. Yeah. And like, is this something that just these three siblings have access to?
Yeah.
Or is it like the authority of gluttony that has access to this, right? Like, did the witch of gluttony have access to this realm as well? But why wouldn't, if she's in the garden, like what part of her is in the garden? Like her trapped spirit? Maybe that's why she's not here or something.
Is it a specific thing for the gluttonies? Like, did no one know that this place existed until the gluttonies like gained some kind of access to it, right? And then it was just like, oh frick, there's this whole realm of memories and stuff that like you wouldn't be able to know unless you could eat the memories, and that would link you to this kind of place. Right?
Yeah.
Or were people able to come here freely? Or was it like maybe that's why the Tower Master wanted all these books, because it gave them access to this realm by accessing a book that had to do with this place, right? Or maybe that's why he lost his memories again, because he went here. And then
gluttony is perpetually
it just dawned
here.
On me. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He kept coming back in here,
and then they showed up at some point.
Yes.
Maybe he was. Maybe this place was totally normal for a while, and then at some point the gluttony showed up. Because I don't know if the archbishops were always here, or if they were connected here, or if they were always in this capacity, or if they were always a threat here. I don't know. Maybe he would go here from experiments, and he would lose his memories and then forget, and it would happen again and again. Oh frick, bro! There's so many questions.
So many questions. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, and like, does the whole place look like this? Like when they were zooming out, this little section looked like a corridor, but it seems like there's parts of it where like the different corridors,
intersect,
converge, and intersect. Like, what is there? What is it? Just like more of this, and except there's connection points, or is there like specific things in each one of those intersections?
Is it like a community? Is there a help desk? Is that where they congregate? The memories congregate? Like what is those? What are those connection points? Yeah. I think it's just nothing. Maybe, I guess it's connection points, and there's nothing inside. But it's entirely possible there's something.
Yeah, and like. Well, yeah, it's so hard to say, because like he saw Rem, then he was holding a pedal, which then like dissipated away. I almost feel like there's like an unseen world in here that can only be seen by those like memory beings, or like people who are truly dead, or something. I don't know. Can we go back to when the door opens back to the tower? What initiates that opening?
The crack?
What creates the crack? Yes.
I think Rui made it, right? Here.
I gotta move.
She wants him to go back to the brothers, right? She heard that he wanted to go to the brothers, and she thought that's a good idea. Right?
But then why was she mad after?
She was mad because she couldn't eat him, right? She got blocked by him, right?
Okay. Yeah, so she does open it.
She has
access in and out.
They have big appetites. They'll do anything to satisfy them. That led me to believe like even they'll eat him despite the fact that he's already been eaten.
Yes, despite the fact too that there would be like a dearness feeling.
Yeah. Well, or if that feeling is still there.
Yeah, it feels like it might not be anymore.
Because if Rui eats somebody, does that prevent the other ones from eating somebody again? Right?
Think so? Why?
And then,
why wouldn't it? But why would it? Yeah, I don't know.
but why would she say? So what? Okay, so let me ask you a question. What does the words mean of they will do anything to satisfy their appetite, or they'll do anything? Right? What does that mean?
Bro.
What does she mean by that?
There's a bajillion.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out what it
Interpretations
means
of that.
exactly. Does that mean
Yeah.
that despite the fact that he's already been eaten, they will try and eat him again?
Yeah, it could be they'll try and eat him again. It could be that they'll override whatever dearness feelings they might or might not feel.
Right.
It might not be necessarily just dearness. Maybe for them it's like for Rui, like we don't know the mechanics behind this. So for her, she doesn't like it when somebody that they ate really loved the person they're
Right.
about to eat, but maybe someone feels hatred, and for whatever reason that fricks them up. But despite that, they'll do it anyways. Will they give the memories back just so they can eat you again right away, over and over?
Right.
Like, who knows, right?
Right.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. If she can't eat Subaru because she's already eaten him and has his memories, why could she not give the memories back to him? She clearly took out Rem's memories. Why could she not bring his memories out and then let them go?
Give them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Just
point.
give them back and eat them again. Why not?
Maybe she's right. Maybe it will override. And
But
so
then who-
what's like she could,
But then
but
she'd
like
eat 'em
she wants to
again?
eat something new. She wants to eat
new?
something new. Yeah,
Good
and so
point.
there's no appetite being satiated.
Right.
It's more so just at that point you're eating, which if you're taking gluttony serious or literally, they probably would just, regurgitate stuff like that.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. There's so many.
So many freaking questions here. I know we'll meet again. Next time, don't use the harsh voice.
He's talking to Rem.
Ram, yeah.
Here's a gentle voice again.
Yeah, and then what
So
does she
it's-
say here? Can't believe this guy. Right. Why would he say that? Why would he say this? Don't you think this is a weird thing to say? For him to say, "Stop it, Rui, what the hell are you doing?"
No, like
Like, of course he know. What do you mean? What the hell are you doing? It's like, why are you talking to her like you know her? Stop it, Rui. What are you doing, Rui? We're friends. Or what are you doing,
Yeah.
Rui? This ain't you. Like that's a weird thing to say, is it not?
yeah, it depends on how you interpret it. Like, yes, there could be one interpretation is there's some familiarity between them. Another interpretation could just essentially be like, this is just an exclamation of surprise. Despite the fact that he might consciously know what she's doing, it's still like, oh, frick, I'm in danger. What the hell are you doing? Exclamation. That just kind of comes out of him.
I guess that seems like a stretch, though. It's just like there shouldn't be any surprise, bro. If she knows that she's a gluttony, like it shouldn't be any surprise of what she's freaking gonna do, bro, and that she's gonna be antagonistic. Now, maybe then she said, "I'm Rui," and they're just chatting and having a good time, and he doesn't realize that she's a gluttony. Then she pushes him down, and he goes, "What are you doing, Rui?" Because he doesn't understand who she really is. Maybe that could be the case.
That's another interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I see this like somewhat synonymous, not exact identical, right? But somewhat synonymous to like, why are you doing this? Like,
Sure.
you might consciously know, but like, if someone's robbing you at gunpoint and you just say like, why are you doing this? Like, you can pretty much know they need to
you
rob
understand,
you.
but like you kind of say
yeah,
it.
but like
yeah.
you still exclaim that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
okay.
where my mind's at. But
Yeah, that's fair
who
enough.
knows?
Unforgivable. He will not escape. Never, never, never. He literally did, though. Gave him.
This is so weird, dude. This is like such a.
I know.
threw away those pesky memories. Yeah, so like what happened? What happened? Did she then turn around and eat those? But like would then Subaru's dearness prevent her from eating that marble? Like what? What happened?
Yeah, that's a great question, George. It's a great question. Your life belongs to us. I don't understand.
Once again, talking in plural.
Escape? Yeah, you won't escape. Your life belongs to us. What do you mean? Well, first of all, he just got out of the network place. Obviously, she doesn't mean that. But, like, he escaped this. So, like, what do you mean you won't escape? Like, you already ate his memories once.
She wants him. She wants to eat him. Yeah, you already ate his memory once, and she wants to be able to do that forever and ever. She's going to figure out some other way. Even though he got away this time, she's going to figure out some other way to get him to kill her as Subaru so that they can eat him again. Like, it's got to be. It's got to be that, like, Subaru is in a unique situation because of Return by Death. No other individual that they've ever met could be in this similar situation where they would like retain certain memories.
Do you think this is... I'm going to play the audio here for a second.
お久しぶりです、姉様。
Oh, you think
He talks so softly.
Yeah, it's Rem. It's got to be a Rem mimic, right? I was thinking, is this a Subaru mimic? But it doesn't sound like a Subaru mimic. It sounds more like a Rem mimic.
But the question is, though, is this like a Rem embodiment or is this a Rem mimic? Because Rui was a Subaru embodiment. I don't think that was just mimicking. I think she literally took on the memories of Subaru to become like this like perverse, twisted Subaru version.
That's what I was thinking too, right? But I was also thinking, well, did Roy do that? I think this is Roy. Did Roy do that with Subaru, right? Did he take on Subaru's memories? Can they do it at the same time? They can only do it one at a time. Can he not do it? If Rui is the one who took, like, do they have independent memories, maybe? Maybe they have independent memories. No, that doesn't make any sense because Roy
the one they fought
Rem.
Yes. Yeah, this is the one that Rem fought.
Just took the memories out and threw them away.
So all three of them
must share the memories. They must share access.
I wonder...
Like some kind of cloud network.
I wonder... Yeah, I wonder if it literally is just like a freaking cloud and all of the three gluttonies can go back to the cloud and deposit the memory there. And then when they're out, they can...
And is the cloud...
They have a local save. They have a local save on them of whatever was in the cloud, and it doesn't get updated until they go back. And so, but if they were to go back and the memory is deleted from the cloud, if they were to also delete the memory, the local memory, then it's gone forever. I don't know, dude. I don't know how this works.
Is the cloud the same as the cradle? Or are they just using the cradle for a different purpose and it's totally independent from the cloud network that the gluttonies have?
True.
Right?
True. I was assuming, there is a nuanced distinction there because I was assuming that the cradle itself was the hardware of the cloud. But what if
it's not necessarily
what if it's independent?
The case? Yes, they could be connected. They could have access to this place because of the way they interact with memories, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the way they're sharing memories, right?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Correct, bro.
In which case, that if the cradle is independent of this like memory sharing cloud, I saw some comment, I didn't highlight it, but I saw a comment that said gluttony cloud sounds so funny. And yes,
it does.
It's not the best like classification for it, but it's the closest thing that helps it gets a job done. Yes, exactly. that brings up the question then, if the cloud is something different and it isn't the cradle, they're not one and the same.
Right.
It brings up the possibility that maybe only Rui is the one that can access the cradle.
Okay,
Just
so
because Rui is there doesn't necessarily mean Roy and Lai
right.
can also
You're right.
access the cradle.
but
right?
then it brings up a question of what the hell, how did Roy get into that room?
Yeah.
Right?
And why is Reed's memory or book lead to this? It might have been Rui, the gluttony that he met, and that's why.
Right.
But who knows, dude? I don't know. There's so many questions. This did not answer anything.
I know, it didn't answer
I was
fucking
going
anything.
into this like, bro, we're gonna read Reed's book, and yeah, we're gonna have like 1 or 2 questions, but it'll at least answer the freaking Reed question, and it did not.
It did not. It didn't answer
Just gave us
anything.
more questions, dude.
Not a single freaking answer. Oh my gosh. Dude. The only answer we got from a technicality is what's in Reed's book. But like,
Yes,
it's not
well,
even
yes.
really an answer. It's just like, what the frick are we doing here? Yeah, it's so freaking weird. I don't know, bro. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Why are the freaking beasts coming?
Oh, I think Roy brought them with him.
You think
I think he
Roy
can command
controlled
them.
them?
I think so.
Do we know
So
that
it makes
they
the
have
most
control?
sense. We don't. We honestly don't. But
Yeah, like it was my understanding that
true.
they didn't-
It is my assumption. I am assuming that he is controlling them, but there could be a secondary trigger.
do you think
could be-
the amount of miasma from the gluttony team is so potent that it's basically an attraction
Possible, yes.
for all, because they've eaten like so many people, I guess, so that gives them like a huge amount of miasma. But then like, I don't know, like Subaru has at times an incredible amount of miasma, and that doesn't seem to bring anyone on.
Yes. And okay. Like, I was gonna say, like, and we've seen bears try and attack Subaru while he was underground, and then Gluttony
True.
embodies Subaru somehow, and he like auto kills them.
Oh, frig, I forgot about all
But
that. Oh my
yes,
fucking God.
but then remembering that makes me think like, okay, how does the fact that happened slot into what we just learned at all? How does the fact that like Rudy freaking killed Melee, Gluttony Rudy killed Melee somehow? How does that
Rui?
slot into this?
Rui, not Rudy.
Or not? Yes. Yes.
Thinking of jobless, but yeah.
Not Rudy. Yes.
Rui
Rui
that's a great
Subaru.
question. That's a
Or
great
Gluttony
question.
Subaru. I
Yeah,
don't know how to
because-
slot that in. I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea how they correlate.
Because like, wait a second, then that means like, if that's the case, if they swapped in or something, then like Subaru is connected to the cradle,
Yeah. Like,
or is it the cloud network, the G cloud that he's connected to that causes them to swap?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I have no idea.
That's true. It
I have
doesn't
no
answer
idea.
any of that, does it?
It's been Nubaru who's been possessed. It wasn't old Baru. It's Nubaru. Why are we? What is preventing that from happening again? Why can't she just do that now? Or
why couldn't she do that
Roy,
when they
or
start?
lie?
Yeah, or they start fighting and they're fighting against the gluttonies, and then she just does a swap of some variety. Is it
Yes.
she physically swaps locations with him and she is there, or is it she takes over his body? Or
No, it's taking over the body. Remember in Melee's memories, he like looks backwards at her, all freaking creepy, and is all like,
you're right.
"Stop talking to me that way," or whatever it is that
And
he said.
he's got the scrawling of his name on his arm too. So he had to have been like literally physically him in order
Yes.
for one of the gluttonies to write on his freaking. So then like, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh my freaking gosh, dude! What the frick? What is happening? What is any of this? Literally more questions and answers. I don't
Yep.
understand, bro.
Yeah.
Frick. It's so freaking annoying.
Welcome back to rezero, bro, where we're falling in a pit of questions with no freaking handhold to grab except the odd answer here and there. To be fair, by the end of each season, it does feel like we're like settled again.
Yes.
But in the middle, bro, you're freaking in free fall so much, dude.
It's freaking rezero answers, bro. That's it. That's what the show is.
Yes.
And we sent out an email to get some answers. We got rezero. Anyone who's an older generation who did emails, I'm sure you youngins don't do emails anymore, but rezero. That's what we got back. That's the subject line. That's freaking crazy, bro. Yeah. I can't believe we went through this whole episode and got basically zero answers of anything and just more questions.
That said, we do have answers like, I don't remember which episode it was, but there's a point in which Subaru comes back and everybody in the tower is dead. The tower is like falling apart, all that stuff. We still don't know what triggered. Well, yeah, we don't know what triggered all these mobbies showing up. Yeah.
We did see the mobbies appear. And one of the loops, right? Like we saw a bunch of them at the bottom, right? So they did arrive at some point, but we don't know if that's because the gluttonies have arrived. Like the assumption is like maybe this is connected to the gluttony, to Roy appearing, maybe. Yeah. But it might be totally independent, right? It could be completely separate from that. It could be whatever the miasma was that is calling all of these things here, right?
Yeah. Is this like a... No, never mind. I was going to say, is this like a potential self-defense mechanism from the tower? But
no, that's Shaola.
I don't think so. Otherwise, Shaola would be like, oh no, it's fine. Let these things come in here and kill gluttony.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, bro, because like if it would make some sense that these mobbies are actually connected to the miasma that gets released, because the miasma to some degree has clearly been connected to the Witch of Envy because she appeared at some point. So it makes sense that she would appear, and it may or may not be linked to the gluttonies appearing, or at least Roy appearing, which then means that like the miasma is more akin to what's going on with the mobbies here, because the mobbies are connected most closely to her, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah,
like, aren't they made by her or something? Or at least by the witches.
Maybe. Something like that.
Maybe
it was Gluttony who made them, no? No, but she made the big three for sure.
We know that the Witch of Gluttony made the rabbits. Yeah, the rabbits, the whale.
The snake, and the whale. Yeah.
The snake and the whale, that's right. That's what it is, the snake,
Yeah,
so I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question, actually, because not everything's made by just the Witch of Envy, huh? It's remarkable to me that we got so much new information, but like no answers and all questions all at the same time.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That's evidence of like such a freaking rich world, dude.
Yeah.
Like
that there's more depth to keep. It's like you could just keep going down depth without even realize. Yeah, it's like, bro, we wanted like layer 1 and 2 and 3 answers, and we're going down to like 4 and 5 layers now. It's just like, wait, how can we still get more questions without getting any answers? Yeah. It's crazy. Absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
All right. Dang. Well, if you got nothing more, let's get to some questions or some questions.
Yeah, I'm just confused at this point. Intrigued and confused.
Yes. Let's get to some comments, not questions, which is what we have. So,
yeah.
All right. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to everybody in the comments section. First of all, foremost, everyone was really nice. It was our return episode to the second core. So many really nice comments, guys. I don't want to harp on too long because it's annoying to do so, but we really do appreciate such nice comments. People were saying the best reactors are back, and it's so fun to watch the theories and stuff. It's really nice. We really love doing it genuinely. Obviously, hopefully, that hopefully comes across. So just a big shout out to everybody. Everyone's comments of nice stuff was highlighted here. So
honestly, I don't think I could watch the show by myself. I would need, like, I'm glad I'm watching it in this format and with you, because I would need somebody to just like get this all out to. It's like, all right, this load is off my chest. And like load makes it sound like I'm not enjoying it. It is an enjoyable show, but like there is still like a I need to like decompress after every episode of this.
I need to talk about this. Yes.
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 Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So we really, really appreciate those. Those, it's like the best part of the channel, really. It's like being able to engage with people. It is obviously one-sided because like we're the reactors and it's the comment section, so it's not one-to-one, of course. But like it really is just it's such a great experience. It's one of the best parts. I think we've talked about this on one of our tack times before, but like it's definitely one of the best experiences of running the channel for sure. So really appreciate that, guys. All right, but that aside, let me get to a more direct comment highlight. I've got a comment from Rexor76. Once again, you guys are my favorite rezero reactions. Through all the crazy theories and all, I don't get to discuss rezero often, but watching you guys makes excited to see people really break it down. So many people make rezero one note or two-dimensional, and you guys don't. Well, Rexor, now you're literally part of the conversation because I brought you in here. I saw this comment and I thought, you know what? It's not just going to be, just through a comment anymore. Now you're part of the show, okay? I really wanted to bring you in here. That was part of the nice things. Yeah, it is really great. You're totally right, Rexor. It's great to be able to discuss it with George, as George said, like being able to discuss it.
Yeah, it's funny this is the comment you picked.
I know, right? It's literally
after what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, and it is great. Like, we really do, and I hope by highlighting this comment, I'm conveying some of that back, because that's what I really want to do is, like, this is a fun process, not just to see the nice comments, but to see people excited about the theories and the things and the this and that without being, spoilery or trying to hint to things in the future. Really happy to see that you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're happy that you're now part of it officially. So yeah, this is such a nice comment and I really appreciated it. So I just wanted to highlight it.
Nice. Yes. I did what you said about all the nice comments. We really appreciate it. We are not even, Rexer, you said you like the crazy theories and all. Also the crazy amount of things we forget. We apologize. It is, but it comes with the territory at this point. If you're still around, you know what comes with it. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I have a comment here from Patreon from Miss You Only. Miss You, thank you for being a Patreon member. And it says, yay, Graham and George back for some more theory. After everything you've talked about, old brew and new brew, if you had to choose one, which would you honestly prefer and why? When I picked this comment, I was dead set on old brew. I've grown to like new brew, but I was just like, old brew just has so much more history, and when Rem comes back, it's going to be so much more meaningful if someone who remembers her is also here.
True.
But now that he's gotten this very special moment with Rem, I don't know anymore. I think I'm still leaning towards old brew because just like, if he really is lost forever, the heroics in if I could have my cake and eat it too, they would converge. I don't want to lose either of them, but like losing old brew still would feel like so tragic. The bro's gone through literal hell for these people, and for him to just essentially die. Yeah. It's like they won't know it. No one will know it. And so he just essentially fades away into obscurity. And it's just like, there's no one there to mourn that in a way. Like the group knows that his memories are gone, but in actuality, it's not just that the memories are gone. There is like for lack of a better term, a person who would actually be gone. And so, I don't know. I feel like without somebody there to mourn old brew being gone, it would just feel just extra tragic, dude. It would feel so bad. Yeah. So, I don't know who you prefer.
Yeah, well, for the people around him, right, it's just kind of like, oh, there was a bit of a speed bump and he doesn't remember, but like he's back more or less. Like we have still Subaru. He's still going to keep going on. He's just forgotten some things, right? He's a little bit different, but he's more or less like the same. But I mean,
yeah,
that's true to a degree, but like it's also not, right? Like you're saying, like that person fades away, right? He just gets kind of forgotten, ironically. And so like, yeah, I don't know. My answer to this is kind of a cop-out. I don't really see them as different. I see them as like acting different, and they're different in like many ways, but like, I don't know, it's still Subaru, right? Like, I don't really.
Yeah, like you're not technically wrong, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's weird. It's such a like nuanced thing because technically there is no old Baru, new Baru.
It's just him.
But also there is. There like what's her face? Rui is right. Our memories, it's not like they make us who we are in totality, but like you said, we are both the software and the hardware. Right. And if you wipe out the software, you know, like, yeah, like that old software is gone. It's, I don't know. It's weird.
It's hard to say. If you had to twist my arm and I had to give you a choice that I don't necessarily agree with being that they're two different people, but if we want to say it that way, I would definitely choose Olburu, no doubt. Even with this new stuff that's happened, we have so much history with Olburu. He's made so many good choices that it has improved him as a character, with his parents and with helping those around him. I would definitely choose Olburu, no doubt. I would hate for him to lose these new memories that he's gained, even though they're pretty tragic in a lot of ways. And Nubaru has absolutely been a total Chad. But I think that the lows of Nubaru are just so low. Like he's just descended into really just a bad territory that we never really saw. Lows that we never really saw, I think, from old Baru. That it's just like, yeah, I still generally prefer old Baru, and I hope that when he comes back, he's more or less his old self with maybe a bit of like more perspective here and there. But that's my take on it. But I still more or less think they're the same. So
yeah, I think I think history plays a huge part into the love for old Baru, right?
Yeah. For sure.
I have another comment from a YouTube comment. It's from Sorry, I'm gonna say your name improperly here. Mare Kyle MareCaelo Miscere. Mare Kyle Miscere. I'm sorry. I probably said your name so poorly, bro.
I freaking butchered somebody's name so bad in a recent video. It's about time that you butcher one too, so no problem, okay? Yes. It just happens.
Yes. But anyways, your my butchering of your name aside, I think you brought up a good point. It says either you don't know what Stockholm syndrome is or you've missed the point. Elsa cares about Meili, and deeply so. The fight with Garf clearly demonstrates this. The point is that Meili doesn't understand her own feelings or Elsa, and Elsa, despite being a killer and Capella being, Capella, did a good job with Meili. Really, the Apocalypse Sisters. I don't remember all the things that we said. I do remember saying that like Stockholm Syndrome wasn't exactly like the proper classification. But it is true that Elsa cared for Meili.
But hold on. But that's irrelevant to what Stockholm Syndrome is. If someone kidnaps you, they could care about you and like love you, and maybe that's the reason why they did the kidnapping. But their legitimate or not love for you is totally independent from Stockholm Syndrome, is it not?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. What I was going to say, though, is like the thing that I would push back on this comment is that like, yes, Elsa did care for Meili, but like, I don't even know what the right term for this would be. Cause like she didn't abuse Meili in the same way that Capella did. Like Capella was like straight up freaking turning you into a bunch of toads. Like, bro, there's no coming back from that. I'm surprised Meili's even freaking walking. Yes, exactly. But like, I don't know. I like neglect, if a parent didn't feed their child properly, just McDonald's every day, and like the freaking child is like 13 and has, you know, a heart attack or whatever because they received poor food from their parents, like I would feel like that's on the spectrum of abuse, but it would be like more towards like the neglect side. And so I wouldn't necessarily go as far as like calling it abuse per se. So I don't know where I would like classify on that spectrum of abuse, like teaching somebody to kill, like teaching them like objectively evil things.
Right.
One is, you know, you don't teach them good things, you know, that's got its own bad stuff. But then the other one is like you go beyond that and you teach them objectively evil things. And that's not to say you can't also care about that person in some way, but it's not like it's not proper love or proper or full love, or I don't know what the term that I'm looking for, right? But like I feel like if you're teaching somebody straight objectively evil things, that is a type of abuse, even if abuse isn't the proper term for it, right? Like it fits on the spectrum is essentially what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think it's Stockholm Syndrome almost to a T, because Stockholm Syndrome is like someone has taken you and you hate them because they've taken you and they're keeping you against your will. But you love them at the same time. Is that not exactly the feelings that Meili has? She has extremely conflicted feelings because she loves Elsa and she also despises her at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
She does have conflicting feelings. Yeah.
Textbook Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, maybe you're right then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually, like I just know the conception of Stockholm Syndrome. I don't know like the full-on psychological definition, so I don't know. But essentially what I wanted to push back on is like, yes, Elsa did care about Meili, but at the same time, she also abused her. Like, for one, how it started, for sure, the kidnapping, true. I wasn't even thinking about that when I was saying, like, the teaching them evil. So yeah, it did start with abuse, but then it's like really weird because then she like went into more maternal role while at the same time being a terrible person.
Right. And
like
teaching bad things, doing bad things.
Teaching bad things. Yes, exactly.
I mean, essentially that's what a kidnapper does, right? Is they kidnap you and then they take care of you because there's a reason. You don't just kidnap generally. You don't just like kidnap in this sense someone you don't really know. It's like a person that some lunatic who's like in love with someone, they kidnap them and then they want them all to themselves. So they take care of them and blah, blah, blah. And that's where the Stockholm Syndrome kind of comes in, right? So
sure. Maybe it is straight up Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm open to a different interpretation of it, but I wasn't convinced. I saw this comment too. I wasn't convinced that it wasn't Stockholm Syndrome because I feel like it freaking is. At least it's really close. But yeah,
sure. Yeah, but yeah, the reason I picked it is because I wanted to mention that about this like relationship that Elsa had. We learned a lot about the feelings that Meili has towards Elsa, but not so much about the feelings that Elsa has towards Meili. And I'm sure Elsa had her own freaking weird, messed up upbringing, and so in her own way, she feels as if it's kind of interesting. We talked about the differences between your thoughts and actions in this episode, but like maybe in her own way, she feels like, no, I actually kind of grown to love this little girl, but it doesn't matter if you had good intentions. If the end result is you raised someone who can be classified as objectively evil, then what have you done, right? Did you actually love them in the true sense? So yeah. Anyways, this show is full of freaking interesting characters. Yeah, interesting conversation, interesting characters, nuanced characters, and trillions of questions that apparently it refuses to answer. Yes, exactly. So thank you guys so much for your comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to help the channel grow, check out the playlists and watch something else that we've reacted to. Hit the nice buttons below and support the channel by considering becoming a member either on Patreon or the channel membership, and you get the bonus to watch the other things we're watching right now 2 weeks ahead of time. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
See you, everybody.
Take care.